What's up, Internet? My name is Cal Kestis.
That's a lie. Can confirm that's a lie.
I couldn't even go with it for like 1 second. No, like I'm BD1,
No,
I'm
I'm
Marin.
Cal Kestis.
Oh, okay. Then I am Grizz. I'm just
You're a
old.
gambler?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm also a midnight choker or whatever that song goes. My name's Nerdy.
I think it's Toker, but okay. And I'm Clarus.
If you don't know what this is, it's the story trailer for Star Wars Jedi Survivor, but my wife doesn't know how to yes and me. She just shuts me down and crushes my soul in her ginger grip. If you like this video, like it now, but let's just get into the trailer because this is a fucking disaster.
I love this for us.
It's a full minute of nothing to start this. This is a bad start.
The ship
It's
is
been
broken.
a long 5 years.
Yeah, it has been. Okay, come on, DMCA. Hey, look, the Empire's actually fighting near the Mantis. They do that so rarely in the first game.
Fear and mistrust rule the galaxy.
Oh shit.
Cal, look into the fire.
Aaron's
It will
different.
warm you,
Right?
keep you company,
There's a robot
but
arm.
left unchecked, it will consume everything until there is only ash.
Hey.
How could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire?
Cool!
Hope may feel beyond our grasp. But I think we finally found somewhere the Empire can't reach us.
Imagine. No more looking over your shoulder.
I think that's Coruscant.
A place that's worth fighting for. No matter the cost.
Let's go, Marin. Seer looks different.
Yeah, everybody looks different.
Ah!
It's been a few years, you know?
Interesting.
That's your birthday.
It is my birthday. This game is coming out on my birthday ever since they moved it, and I'm excited about that. That looks fun.
Yeah, it does. I'm very much looking forward to it. I don't get to play it on the day that it comes out because it's your birthday, so you get to play it first. But I'm gonna play it
Because I'll be playing it on stream on a day where we have a big announcement.
We do have a big announcement.
Come back
that
on
day.
my birthday. I'll be playing this all day here. We'll be talking about an upcoming project that's very cool. But before that, if you do like the Star Wars Jedi stuff and you do want to come talk with us about it, we actually have a panel at Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah.
We're talking about Sam Magg's new book, Jedi Battle Scars, that is coming out. It's out.
It's out.
I have a copy of it.
It's
We
out.
have 2 copies of it.
Yeah.
And so come talk to us on Friday, the first day of the con at 1 p.m. after the initial Lucasfilm panel. Just run up to the room that will be in our socials because I don't remember what it is. I might
tell you.
add it in text. And come watch that on the HoloNet stage. But for now, let's talk about this trailer because there's a lot of stuff here. What is it about Star Wars trailers and putting in characters having new arms that they got in either a comic or a novel?
At this point, it's for the memes.
It's just like a
You know?
fun, like, it is a fun little, like, reference to C-3PO and that red arm from Force Awakens.
Oh my god. Yeah, poor C-3PO has been taken apart and put back together too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked fun. It looked like there's a lot of similarities between the skills from the first game and this game.
But with an evolution in how they're used.
Yeah, I didn't see a ton of animals being slaughtered endlessly, so that's interesting.
I find it interesting how games like to call these trailers, like, this is the story trailer. And I don't feel like they gave much away in terms of what the story is.
No.
It's like vague hints at what the, like, arc of the story might be trailer.
There is a place where the Empire can't reach them,
Maybe.
possibly, and
It's Octo.
the world sucks.
It is the map to Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that and the world sucks. And that's kind of what we got.
I don't know. I have a feeling this game isn't about trying to... I feel like there's got to be a bigger story than we're just trying to find a place where they can't get to us.
No, yeah. There's definitely more to it there. Like the like Cal has certain responsibilities to people who cannot defend themselves, right? And so, like,
What do you mean?
Well, being a Jedi and a force for good in a world that sucks so bad, like, there's this, like, idea of trying to help the people that, like, can't help themselves. And I think that, like, Cal trying to find a place to fit in this world while also not running away and hiding from it. I feel like that's going to be like that's going to come into question.
That's so interesting that you say that, because I feel like that is the lesson he learned the opposite of at the end of the first game. Like, I think that the journey that Cal has been on is realizing that because of the state of the government in the galaxy at the moment, in the Empire, that his presence as a Jedi actually puts people at risk. And so, like, I don't think that he necessarily feels that he can step in as a Jedi without actually causing more harm than good.
So you think he is going to go, like, find, like, seclusion?
I mean, that is what the Jedi do. In all 3 trilogies, right? Like, that is the very Jedi thing to do is to go live on a planet by yourself. Just to, like, pull up a cabin in the woods and be like, I'm good. I'm out. See you guys in 20 years when the rebellion asks me to help out again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like Cal pulling out his lightsaber anywhere puts those people at more risk than whatever situation they're in. And I feel like that was kind of the storytelling of ObiWan, right? I feel like ObiWan Kenobi, or of Kenobi, the show, really told a story of how if you are going to fight the Empire, you can't really do it by stepping in and saving someone with a lightsaber every day, because the pulling out of the lightsaber pulls the full weight of the Empire down on your head, on those people's heads. Because usually, by the time the Empire gets there to check out what happened, the Jedi's already gone. And so it's the other people who suffer for their existence.
Do you think that the previous storyline of, like, not going to look for Force-sensitive children and not keeping that, like, catalog and not having not having the holocron, do you think that that's going to come into play in this game at all?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Is there going to be regret? Is there going to be, like, did we do the right thing? Or is it going to come back in a way, like, does somebody else maybe have the information somehow? Like, do you think that storyline is going to be part of this game, or do you think it's going to be something completely new?
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, right? Because the holocron storyline from the first one is interesting in that we know, if you've watched the Clone Wars, you know that there are more holocrons. Like, that wasn't the only holocron that had the list of Force-sensitive children on it.
Yeah.
And while I think it's really valiant what Cal does in that game, we also know that the Empire does somewhat have access to the holocrons already, just by virtue of having access to the Jedi Temple. There's an episode at the beginning of season 2 of Clone Wars.
We watched that, and it's almost a similar story of the Sith trying to get a hold of this holocron.
It is, right? And so maybe that all got wiped out. I don't know. I don't know if there is maybe Jocasta Nu wipes those holocrons before she flees the temple.
Maybe.
Because I know that she survives until much later. And in the comics, Vader eventually catches up with her. But so maybe it is the only holocron that wasn't wiped or something like that. But I do feel like it's been 5 years. I feel like these characters, and we haven't yet read Battle Scars. We're reading it closer to our panel, so things are a little bit more fresh. But I feel like the universe will have moved on enough. And also, like, this is the 10-year mark where the Empire is so in control that I can't imagine Cal will see the universe right now as a place where he could safely train new Jedi.
No,
I feel like he will be looking around going, I made the right call. Because the grip of the Empire is at its strongest in this moment, right? This is at, that point that we're at in Kenobi. This is around the same time as Kenobi, when the Inquisitorius is in full swing. And so, no, I have a feeling that if it comes up, it will be with a sense of vindication that he made the right call.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Because I think that he did, right? I think that, obviously if it had been closer to A New Hope, it would have been a different story because of what we know. But from an outsider's perspective, knowing the
future knowledge,
obviously it feels very much like he made the right call. And so, I don't know. If he's like, I wish that I had a bunch of children right now that I was trying to teach how to be Jedi while he's fighting with that immortal dude, big purple guy. I don't remember that.
Thanos.
The Thanos guy.
Yeah.
species of alien as ours is like basically immortal. They live for like ever. So I just don't think that he's going to be running around in this game being like, I wish I had a bunch of kids with me.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Or like, you know, when they're crashing the Mantis and whatever they crash it into at the beginning, he's going to be like, oh man, I wish there were a bunch of kids on board for me to worry about.
Yeah.
It is weird that it seems like Cal and Grease and Marin are on this mission, but Seer is not. And like, what is going on with Seer is the question that is the most intriguing to me right now.
Yeah, she seems to be doing her own thing.
Yeah.
Somewhere. So.
And like fully like is all monked up. So I wonder if I just wonder what path she's on. And maybe Battle Scars will answer some of that before we play the game.
Yeah.
But I'm so curious about her. Because Cal, the interesting thing about these trailers is that Cal and Marin and Grease kind of feel like they like the least has changed for them in terms of how they are pursuing their goals. They have another friend in the big burly guy. So I wonder what that relationship is and how he joins the team. Seer is the person who seems to have undergone the biggest change between the two games.
Yeah.
And so in these trailers, she's the most intriguing person.
For sure.
It also definitely seems like the High Republic Jedi, because he's clearly wearing High Republic robes in that one scene.
Sure.
I'm assuming he's the guy from the tank. And so, the tank from the
end.
trailer, the last trailer.
Yeah, I guess that would make the most sense.
So, and he's like, how did you let the Republic fall to this empire? And like, he's so derisive of the empire, but also like he seems antagonistic in a way.
Yeah.
And so I wonder, I just wonder how he fits into this. Cause if he is playing a Jedi, I will be surprised if he blames Cal, if he's antagonistic to Cal because he blames Cal for the fall of the Republic. I feel like narratively that will be a very strange choice to me, just because Cal was literally a child.
Yeah.
So that's another storyline that like I really wonder how he ties into Cal. If he is a mentor figure to Cal.
He might be antagonistic in the sense that he believes that something can be done about the Empire, even single-handedly, and so he poses a danger to Cal and his friends by exposing them, by trying to, you know,
to push them into the fight.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I would actually really like that. I also like the idea, because I don't think Cal could ever get to a point where he could legitimately fight Vader. But Vader is at the end of the first game. I just don't think that there's anyone who can really stand up to Vader except in this era except Ahsoka, right? And the only time
and Obi-Wan.
And we've seen that. Well, yeah, and Obi-Wan.
We saw that. Yeah.
Although actually Vader might not be in this game right now because he's busy hunting his bestie.
Yeah, he might be busy getting rocks thrown at him.
I would love if there's a scene where you like run through a room and Vader is recovering from the fight with Kenobi.
That would be hilarious.
It threw a back attack. You're like, is that? Don't have time.
Yeah,
We're running.
Yeah, get out. Yeah, no, that was fun. I'm super excited to play this game. I'm excited to it was called a story trailer. I don't feel like I have a very strong grasp on what the story is, but I am still intrigued by it. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't know what the story of this game is.
Not really.
And so and maybe it is just we need to find a place to be by ourselves. But I feel like Bogano. Oh no, wait, no, the Empire did find Bogano at the end of the first game. I just played it. I should remember these things faster. I think that what's so interesting about this trailer is it makes me excited for the storylines. With the High Republic Jedi and Seer the most.
Yeah.
And so it brought up two things that I'm very excited about. It showed some gameplay mechanics that look like very fun. I like the idea that you have like a forced dash forward while you're in the air. Rather than just the front flip.
Yeah.
I think that will make traversal really cool and opens up new lanes of moving around.
Yeah.
It also means that there are powers that you can learn again. Because I don't think they're going to be like, and Cal forgot the Force again.
Yeah.
That would be very frustrating to me if that were the case.
That is what I'm the most curious about, is how they're going to set up unlocking new abilities without having amnesia again.
I think a lot of them are going to be team abilities. Kind of like what Guardians of the Galaxy did, where you can control you always play as Star-Lord, but you control the other 4 members of the Guardians of the Galaxy in combat.
Gotcha.
I feel like we're going to have a similar gameplay experience here,
Gotcha.
where the new abilities for different levels and different missions will be how do you interact with your partner character, either Marin or whatever this new guy is.
Yeah.
I also think the visuals of the game look a lot sleeker than the first one, having just replayed the first one, but
Cleaned
on
up.
PS5.
Yeah.
This looks even better than the remaster of the original for PS5.
Yeah.
And I had one more thought that I wanted to throw out there, and I can't remember what it is. So, oh, yeah. What happened to the Utapowan from the other trailer? I was hoping that we would get like at least a shot of him because he seemed so important in that first trailer, and he wasn't in this one at all. So I'm just what happened to him? We're gonna find out on my birthday, but
Hell yeah. But now I have to go stream on Twitch.
oh yeah, go if you aren't following her on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/ClarsPolaris. When this video drops, she's live right now, so go check that out, or go follow her so that you can check her out later, and you can check her out other places on the internet.
Yeah, Claris Polaris and this guy.
At Nerdy Nightly, everywhere that matters. If you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below, because the algorithm god, she's hungry, and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is Marin.
Yeah, she's
got
on
a
some
haircut
muscle.
and a leather jacket.
She's put on some muscle. She needs some protein.
Yeah, she is multi-classing sorcerer barbarian in a way that is hot.
Yeah, very.
It's very LGBT.
I'm into it.
May the force be with you, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.